for the YouTube fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real talk boxing. It is a privilege, an honor, and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet again. Real quick video. Jermall Charlo says that he is willing to give Castano his rematch. And that is a breath of fresh air. And I'm going to hold you to your word, because you didn't seem to be that enthusiastic about a rematch when you were asked about it after the fight in the ring interview. But nevertheless, a rematch is well deserved for Brian Castano, because like a lot of people in the boxing world, I think Castano won that fight. Now, there's others who don't think so. There's others who think that Charlo won the championship rounds. But I don't see it like that, and I never will. I mean, I saw what I saw. I watched the fight live, and, I say robbed, but it was a draw. Some people said that they were cool with the draw. But the fact that some people said that Charlo actually won that fight, I don't understand it. But, man, you're entitled to your opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I have to respect that. I don't have to agree with it, but, I can respect your opinion. Now, first thing we need to do in this rematch is get out of Texas. Get out of Texas. It needs to be a neutral spot. California, Nevada, New York does not need to be in Texas, because Castano is not going to get a fair shake, because the fight will be close again, in my opinion. Now, Charlo might come back and pull what he pulled against Harrison in their rematch. He came in and dominated the fight and got Harrison out of there. That is very possible. It is. It seemed like Charlo was, much more motivated to get in there. And plus, Harrison was talking all kinds of trash. And you're not going to get that out of Castano. Castano is just going to state what he feels is true. I want to fight. And I don't blame him for stating that, because I feel like that's true too. But the energy won't be the same with Castano, because Harrison is a crap talker. And he motivated Charlo to go in and murk him, which, Harrison got murked. But if it's in Texas, then Castano and his team is being set up for another bullcrap judgment. There shouldn't be any of the judges that scored the first fight attending that fight as judges again in this rematch. And then again, you don't even know when a rematch is going to be. He says he'll give them a rematch, but when? And is he truly a man of his word? You know what I'm saying? I mean, a fighter say a lot of things. A lot. Like I said, he wasn't very enthusiastic in the post-fight ring interview about giving him a rematch, because he stated, I don't know, you have to talk to Al. But I think after a lot of heat, after he actually went back and watched the fight, he probably said to himself, well, I can understand why some people say that he won this fight, even though he feels like he did. And 95% of fighters are going to say that. If they, actually lost the fight, they're going to say that they won, which is, I don't know, man. I guess they're saying what they have to say. I would not make a good professional fighter, because if I got in and someone robbed, the judges robbed my opponent, I would just be truthful. Now, hey, man, he got robbed. I lost that fight. But that's just me. It's real talk boxing, If I go into my exhibition on the 31st and Biker Dave just so happens to get in there and murk me, and I mean, there's no winner announced, but, I'm going to state that, hey, man, Biker Dave beat me. It is what it is. We don't plan on letting it happen, though. But it's hard to pull the truth out of some people. It's just, pride is a hard thing to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow. But nevertheless, man, I'm happy to hear that Charlo says he's going to give the rematch to Castano. It's deserved. It's well deserved, and that justice needs to be served. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe Brian pulled that fight out, man. He pulled it off. He won the fight. He was more aggressive. He landed the more cleaner, effective shots. Charlo, for the most part, stayed up against the ropes the whole time, and he didn't throw a lot of punches and bunches. Yes, he had Castano hurt, and he had Charlo hurt too. Um, but at the end of the day, I love the fact that Charlo says he's going to give him a rematch. I hope he's a man of his word. And I'm just wondering when that rematch will take place. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could judge his statement a lot of different ways. I'll give you a rematch, after a couple of fights, or I'll give you an immediate rematch, which wouldn't surprise me if he didn't give him a immediate rematch. But hopefully he does, cause I want to see them scrap again. It was a amazing fight. It was entertaining to watch, and it sucks that Castano has to go in and fight a hard fight again after I think he was robbed by the judges. But it is what it is, undisputed, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure he'll be willing, but it sucks. And highly sucks. But, nevertheless, Charlo stated, I'll give you the rematch, and we'll see. We'll see when. We'll see how soon. And we'll see where. Because if it's in Texas, it's going to suck for Castano. It's going to suck. He's going to literally have to knock Charlo out. Literally. Is what I'm saying. But never mind what I'm saying. I want to know your comment. Leave it down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all. Fear none. God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing. We up. We out of here, baby.